have power, people will always try to take it from you, always.
What do you think the Cheneys' sort of motivation really is? Like, yes, they want power, but like, to what end?
That's a very good question. I'm not entirely, we didn't get a chance to sit down and talk to them. So I think, inside of this, I know that Lynne's motivation often was motivated by her family and by sort of preserving her family.
Maybe taking them to like the best place that they could be.
Yeah, I think as a mother, there are definitely, limits limits I have, but
Yes.
I do like to protect the interests of my daughter, and my family.
For sure.
Yeah.
And she had, Lynne had seen some tough times growing up.
Yeah, absolutely.
The movie goes into that a little bit, but what do you think really happened with Lynne's mom?
I don't know. That's a great mystery. It was never fully investigated, and there are no concrete answers. But her father was a drinker, and at times it was a volatile environment. So I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I interviewed Shea Wiggum the other day, and
yeah.
he didn't really have any thoughts about it.
No, because it's very ambiguous, like a lot of the Cheneys. Yeah.
Do you think that this movie can change people's minds? Like, there'll be like a Cheney fan that happens to see this movie and comes out of it and goes, maybe I have second thoughts about this guy.
I don't know. I think that this movie will create conversation, and I think conversation can change people's mind. But I think in the political environment we're navigating right now, it's hard to change people's minds when we're arguing and not having conversations. So I'm hoping that we can create conversation.
That's addressed a little bit sort of in the post-credit scene for the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Where it's like, well, these are facts. But, whether or not people see them as facts, I guess, is anyone's guess. Whether you want to see them as facts.
Yeah, it really depends on your point of view.
Is there any part of you that fears, maybe fears isn't the right word, but, people being mad at you for being Lynne Cheney in a movie?
I actually haven't thought about it so much. I guess I'll find out, huh?
Or that you run into Lynne Cheney at a mall somewhere,
I think that's fair. The other thing I can't really control, I approached this, I did a lot of research and approached it from a character point of view. So I would be open to having a conversation. I would owe Lynne that. Having that's portrayed her. I would owe that. I would think that would be fair.
Would you want to ask her anything, or would you just let her ask questions of you?
I think I'd if she would want to engage in a conversation, I would. It's interesting because in hearing people talk about the film and their takeaway with Lynne is so different than my approach. And so it's been interesting to be open to those conversations and not feel the need to defend Lynne as a mother and as a woman, because I so sort of invested in the truth of her reality. Right hand of God, first in command.